Good morning, beautiful people. Wherever you are in the world, it's a beautiful day, and I'm out here in nature, baby. In nature, baby. I'm out here in nature, and today it's a beautiful day as I'm going to speak, as we're going to speak about how Zulu develop pride. Now, here's what you must understand as we're gonna dive deep into this. Pride is overvaluing something, whether be it your body, whether be it your money, whether be it your possessions as a whole, your car, your home, your husband, your wife, your children, whatever that you have accomplished. That's what pride is. Yes. Now, I was very skeptical about pride before. If you can watch my previous videos, you realize how skeptical I was about pride, and I really had a different opinion back then. I had an opinion that people with pride, they are doing it deliberately. Now, I experienced something very intense yesterday. Tulu experienced that he has his own possessions, and yesterday it was about his water bottle. It was the big one, 10-liter water bottle that he uses, because the water that we use in this place is not very clean, so we fetch water from other places. Wow, the blowing of the wind, so amazing. A beautiful time for a break, don't you think? So he took his water bottle to his spiritual practice. Zulu call his work his spiritual practice. So as he was there, somebody took his water bottle. Zulu started to get into reactive mode, because his things are very precious to him. So after that, after a while, he started to realize that he's starting to overvalue his possessions, meaning he's starting to have pride. And he started to realize that one cannot have pride if they don't have anything precious to them. So that's why many people only have pride after they buy an expensive car or an expensive home, or after they marry a very beautiful woman. What the heck? So Zulu started to realize that he started to have this pride over water, because water is his most treasured possession here on earth. You hear it? Is his tool of expansion. So Zulu started to realize that as he started to have things, as he started to manifest money, because money is always attached to possessions, as he started to manifest more money in his life, as he started to become rich and wealthy, then that's when pride started to want to rise. He started to realize that it was not only in his water bottle that pride became on his money, because there's just a thin line between reason and pride, because Zulu started to realize that he doesn't have to give his money to everybody just because of they ask for it. He has to listen to the energy, because he can only give to himself. He gives to himself, which is his vibrational self, which is joy, love, and peace. And everything else he doesn't give to, because it's not an investment, it's a burial. He realized it. So there's a thin line between reason and pride. So he started to realize that he's jumped over that line. He's went to pride. He's starting to have this pride over his thing, because pride, let me just try to elaborate what pride started to mean to Zulu. Zulu started to realize that pride is when we become reactive to defend what we possess. So Zulu started to realize that he started to become reactive in most of his ways. Becoming reactive is getting out of his vortex. So Zulu started to realize that that's how he started to develop pride, because pride is very cunning and deceiving. You will not know the difference. Hence, Zulu was skeptical back in his time when he was making YouTube videos. if you can get one of his videos on pride, you'll realize that he was very skeptical about this thing. Don't worry, I will leave a link below, yes, on my description below, to those videos of pride, so that you may see it. So Tolu started to realize that he had pride. And that's when he started to realize that he's actually growing, because when he became aware of that, he realized that now his life is starting to expand, because pride comes before fall. Not only that, but pride comes before rise. When one is about to rise, they must pass pride first. So Tolu started to realize that he's a manifesting being. He couldn't do that before. He started to realize that he's a manifesting being, and his life is expanding, and his joy is expanding, because he's in a mode to experience everything without no limitations, because money is no longer a limitation for Tolu. So with that being said, I must really go for singing classes. With that being said, you know, this gospel tuning is off key. Have a beautiful day, beautiful people, wherever you are in this beautiful world. Till we meet again on the next video. Stay tuned. Peace. Oh, swipe screen. The screen is swipe.